Facebook ads and Google ads are the two biggest advertising platforms in the world. If your business is not on both or one or the other, then you're massively missing out on traffic and sales. So the question we're looking at today is, how can these two huge platforms work together? Now, most people think you choose between Facebook ads or Google ads, and that Facebook ads is better now, or sometimes some people say Google ads is better than Facebook ads. But the fact is, you need both platforms to reach all customers at every level. So let's take a look and see how these two hugely important platforms can work together. The first thing to look at is the targeting difference between the two platforms. Now, as you know, on the channel we talk about Google ads a lot, and the great thing about Google ads is you appear in front of your target customer at the very moment they're looking for your services. Now let's relate this back to the classic marketing funnel. Now when you look at a marketing funnel, you can see that the area at the bottom where conversion happens is proportionally a lot smaller than the bigger area at the top. Now obviously that means the opportunity at the top of the funnel has a lot more people, which is where Facebook ads comes into it. Now with Facebook ads, you are prospecting your traffic. You're looking at people based on their demographics and what Facebook knows about them to target them based on the fact they could cross over with being a target customer of your products. Now, that is a huge advantage over Google ads, but then Google ads has a huge advantage over Facebook ads in that Google ads knows exactly what people are looking for right now. So these two platforms need to work together because they cover two separate, distinctly different areas of the buying funnel. So we've got to get them to work together. But the question is, how? Well, the way we see how this happens is first of all looking at the traffic generated from Facebook ads. Now, of course, Facebook ads is a lot cheaper in terms of reach and traffic versus Google ads, because on Google, your auction competes with people looking for the traffic right now. The volumes are a lot less in terms of people looking versus the total market size. So Facebook ads has the advantage of having larger reach for a lot cheaper. Now the advantage of this means that you can get a ton of traffic that's relevant because of course you're targeting your perfect demographics and customer profiles on Facebook. All of that good traffic hitting your website is going to be added to your retargeting lists. Now of course you can retarget on Facebook, but why would you stop there? You should also use this traffic to retarget on Google ads. And the best thing about this is that you can have an integrated campaign where you can match your creative, because of course search on Google isn't visual. You can't see the product before you click through on the ad. Whereas on Facebook you can get a preview of images or videos or different ad formats to see the product. But with Google retargeting, again, it's very visual. So if somebody goes to Facebook and they click an advert and they go through to your website and then they leave without buying, then you can retarget them with some brilliant ads that match the creative of what they saw. So they can have a bit of a callback in their head when they remember the creative, making them more likely to convert next time around. They start to learn who you are and what your brand is. Now, funnily enough, a PPC Click Fraud vendor, ClickCease, does this really well. Here you can see their Facebook advert with this really annoying guy, and then also when you hit their website from their Facebook advert and you leave, then the retargeting banners match the creative and continue the integrated campaign using integrated creative across different platforms. And that is the best way to get Facebook and Google ads to work with each other. But there's still one more thing you can do to integrate the two. Now, we've talked about retargeting banners on Google, but we should also look at retargeting with search. Now, if you're generating a ton of good traffic to your website from Facebook and it's not all converting, because of course 100% of traffic doesn't convert, so when they hit your website and they leave and they go to Google to search for the services, because remember, Google is bottom of funnel, so even though they may have seen an advert on Facebook and click the advert, they might go to Google and search for the product and see your ads on the search results. So that again is another opportunity to use the fact they've been to your website and seen your Facebook creative. Here's a perfect example of what you could do. You could use remarketing lists for search ads, which is RLSA. Now I talk about this on the PPC Accelerator if you've taken my course, but essentially what you're doing is you're creating a retargeting list and adding that to your search campaigns, meaning you can customize your bids and your ads based on the knowledge that you know they've been to your website before, and even could take things further where if you tag your Facebook traffic appropriately, you can retarget people specifically based on the fact they've clicked a Facebook ad. So you can really tie together your creative, you can be more adventurous with it as well. So instead of customers coming to your website and seeing you on the search results for the first time, because you know they've been there before, you can definitely hone in your message, maybe even reuse some of the marketing lines you've used on Facebook, and then you can increase your bids as well to make the traffic more valuable. And then that would help convert that user from Facebook on Google Ads when they leave and they come back to the platform. And the great thing about this strategy is you can see how it impacts your overall user journey. If you have Google Analytics installed, just head over to the Conversions tab, then go to Multi-Channel Funnels, and then go to Top Conversion Paths, and then you'll be able to see, based on your traffic grouping, how people are having touch points with your website across different platforms and traffic sources, and then how many steps and how easy it is for them to convert based on their touch points, based on Facebook, based on Google, based on organic. And then that will give you the impact of seeing how well your integrated campaigns are working. And the great thing about this view as well is you can view it by campaign as an additional dimension, so you can see specifically which Facebook campaigns, if you've tagged them correctly, will be able to pull through to Google Analytics, and you'll be able to see which campaigns are working for you. So there are a ton of opportunities here, tons of ways to test your creative and integrate it, and it's just a great way to integrate Facebook ads with Google Ads in your overall marketing campaigns. This video was brought to you by the PPC Accelerator, a PPC training program with over 80 videos of step-by-step tutorial content. In addition to that, you get access to 3 additional courses on top of the Accelerator, which will show you how to use Excel spreadsheets to manage and optimize your Google Ads campaigns. You also get access to a course that shows you exactly how to use the Google Tag Manager to tag and track all your PPC activity. And you also get access to another course showing you exactly how to use Google Optimize to do your landing page, A/B testing, and optimizations as well. But the most important part of the Accelerator is you have unlimited access to me. Ask me any question you want about any PPC challenge you're seeing on the course, or indeed in your actual business as well, and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions directly within my Ask the Tutor system on the PPC Accelerator. So enroll today, and I can't wait to see you on the first module of the Accelerator. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like below. Let me know in the comments if you are planning to integrate your Facebook ads and Google Ads strategy together in terms of creative and retargeting. Hit me up in the comments if you need help with this. I reply to pretty much every single comment I get on new videos. Don't forget to subscribe, check out the other content across my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next video.